Myla back. It's gonna be a good one because I got Myla back.
Yeah, girl.
I just really wanted to do an episode because I feel like I'm having a lot of rappers and producers on here, and I haven't got a chance to like talk about like the new music that's came out. And it's been a lot of music that's been dropping lately. So I'm like, why not just have a former guest come back and we just catch up, talk about it? Because it's been a lot going on. A lot going on.
In the meantime.
Like, a lot going on. And before we get into this, though, because you just said that you're going to the Chris Brown and Lil Baby concert. And you didn't even want to go.
Not really.
Why?
That is an odd mixture.
Me too.
What reason would I'm like, okay, so what are we doing here? Is like Chris Brown supposed to dance while Lil Baby raps, or like I'm not understanding. They gonna have their own sets more than likely.
How did it happen? I'm just like really wondering. Like
they must know the same people. Cause I don't.
I think they're friends. According to his interview that he did with was it Drink Champs? He was on a little podcast where I'm not even gonna lie, but I think it was Drink Champs because that's the only one I watch religiously. And he was talking about like a lot of people like are his friends in the industry, and I didn't even realize like damn, Chris Brown really got a lot of pull because he did a lot of songs with a lot of people.
That's true.
So it's like I feel like he's not really off limits to a lot of people, if that makes sense.
True.
You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like there's a lot of people in the industry that be like, oh, fuck with Chris Brown.
And I kind of understand it on this aspect. It's like if people ain't coming out for Lil Baby, they coming out for Chris Brown, and if they ain't coming out for Chris Brown, they coming out for Lil Baby. So either way, they gonna make money.
Yeah, it's a good little split off, I guess. I feel like they both got crazy fans to put. Why not put them together?
Yeah.
You know, and Chris Brown got longevity, and Lil Baby's still in that era that he's kind of new. I feel like his next album that he dropped either gonna make him or break him though. If that makes sense.
Who you talking about just then?
Lil Baby.
Okay, I kind of agree.
Cause he set a really high pedestal for himself.
He did.
So it's like
yeah, hits.
That
sounds like jeez.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's taking his time with this next little project.
Which is a good idea.
Which is a good idea. A lot of these dudes need to do the same thing.
I see when you pop out with that second album, a lot of times.
A lot of times, don't do what it need to do.
Like this is booty, and it really don't be that bad, you know.
When you revisit it, you really do be like it's not that bad, but it's the expectation. Because you came out the gate so
set us up, but thinking she's gonna do something real good.
Yeah, so that's what I really like. I really don't want to see Lil Baby again in concert because I would really like to hear new music. So if that makes sense.
I agree.
And then when it comes to Chris Brown, I'll tell you all the time. My mama the Chris Brown fan in this house, not me. I'm not a big Chris Brown fan. I mean, I like him. He has a lot of talent for himself. He's very talented. He dropped too much for me. But I will say, I listened to that Breezy album though. I did listen to that Breezy album. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
The most recent one.
Yeah, the one that just dropped. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it. It wasn't what I expected.
He didn't put too many songs on it.
Yes, he did. It was still too many. That could have been a 15-track album.
You're right.
You feel me?
It's better than 40.
I'm still overwhelmed. How many was it? 28?
It had to be a.
It was like 20 something. It was like 20 something.
Maybe 23, I think.
I need to know because I still said to myself like
24. I was almost right.
24.
Yeah.
That's still a bit much for me. It could have been 15 because really, like I said, I really only like a good handful of songs.
A true artist knows when to stop an album. I think though, because like
but he's too artisty. That's his problem.
But you have to know when to either take those songs and put on a deluxe album afterwards so you make more money off of it, or keep those songs for another time. Because if you have an 11 to 12 track album and everybody listens to all of that at one time, it's easy to listen to. It's only about a couple hours, and it's easy to run through it again if you want to listen to the songs and hear it again.
That's true. That's true. Because think about it. If he would have saved like some of these songs and put them up, they probably could have been appreciated later.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those songs on the album gonna get overlooked. All the good songs is at the end of that album.
That's a problem.
All the good songs are at the end of that album.
Trying to save the best for last, they forget about them.
It's people log off. People's attention span get to like 10 anyway.
Way lower nowadays. People can't even watch a minute video without clicking out half the time. So you gotta think about those too. I don't like short songs. Maybe at least 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
I'm so sick of short songs.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so sick of short songs.
I get into it and it's over, and I'm just like, wow.
My favorite songs be 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And I just don't understand.
They put cracking those. You know, I listen to it 1,000 times. Just to
It
get
looped by itself, and I didn't even know
yeah,
that.
right.
I made it 4
It's
minutes.
only like 1 minute and 45 seconds. I had to just go ahead and let it run out
And
again.
no, for real, they probably gave us like 40 seconds of lyrics, and the shit.
It was mostly beat.
And the shit was busting.
Like, dang, why'd you waste this?
Why'd you waste it? Wasted a fucking song. Imagine buying a beat from somebody and you only use 40 seconds of it.
Right.
That's fucked up. That was a waste of a beat.
They still got their money worth. I don't know.
I guess. Because I guess it's more stream. People say they make short songs because it's easier to stream. You get more streams that way. Because it's like, damn, that shit was short. Let me listen to it again.
I feel that.
I feel that because that's what happens. On the short songs where you want more of, that's what happens. But I really feel like they run out of lyrics. So
I like short songs that run into the next song.
Yeah, that's important on albums.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important on albums for sure. I would say that for sure. That's important, especially like if it's like a like interludes.
Yeah,
That's so important. Or it's just like even taking a different beat and then you taking it into the next song and you just flow right into it. Cause if my crossfade on, I like it. I don't let the crossfade be on. I like it. But I didn't want to talk about these albums that dropped. It was a lot of music that has been dropping. When I did a recent episode with Jerome, shout out to Jerome, like 2 episodes ago, we were talking about like our favorite rap albums that came out for the year and like how we was trying to arrange them. But I ain't gonna cap. I said Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar was my favorite albums for the year. Like they're neck and neck for me. But Brent kind of take the cake for me. I ain't gonna lie.
You would consider that a rap album?
No, hell no. But I'm saying like I'm gonna put it above though.
Oh, the
Like I'm
album
gonna
of the year.
like I'm gonna put it above like all the albums though. Like just the story that he's telling and just like everything that's each song is just a different feeling. His features was very well done. He didn't overdo it. He didn't overshadow himself. And it was just like it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait, you know?
I actually do. It seems like, he put his heart into this for that. And the thing
Yeah, he took his time.
Yeah.
He took his time.
Everything coincided with itself as I was listening to it.
Yeah.
Just now, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, we were trying to get her ready. She said she listened to the whole thing. I'm like, sis.
Definitely gotta get it.
Sis.
It's nice though.
It's a good little album. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, the skits are so realistic. Yeah. And it kind of like, makes you put life into perspective of how you listen to people.
That man was trending on Twitter.
That man, like, he was trending on Twitter for this shit. He really was. Because the story he told us is just insane.
Give it a listen.
Listen to that shit.
You might feel triggered.
It's a little trigger. It is a little triggering. I feel like a lot of triggering music came out this year though.
Definitely did. It was more. A lot of the music now is more like the mental.
And I'm with that.
I am too.
Make some relatable
neglect
music.
that.
Make some relatable music. I'm tired of shaking ass. You feel me?
Yeah. Money is not everything. And
it's not. Money is not everything. I'm telling y'all right now, money is not everything. It's not.
It comes and goes.
It comes and goes, just like these people do.
That's a word.
Everything come and go. That's why I just be like, it is what it is. Like, when it comes to this music though, it's so weird because it's like we entering this new era of like, because it is 2022, so it's like we gotta accept new sounds. We gotta, but it's like we still taking these new artists with us that came from the 2010s, and it's like they bringing that new shit that like it's like, oh, okay, because Kendrick had everybody shookin'. He had everybody shookin'. Everybody was like,
I enjoyed that album.
Did you?
Yeah. Certain parts I enjoyed, but it was only certain songs.
Yeah, I just feel like now that Kendrick's album is a little aging a little bit and a lot more albums are coming out
multiple times.
Yeah, now that a lot more albums are coming out, how I'm feeling about the Kendrick album is just like a lot of those songs don't have replay value.
Yeah, that's true. Even after I played it twice,
it don't have replay value. Like people are not gonna be listening to this in their car because the story alone was just fine to hear once. To the point where it's like I don't want to repeat it. Why would I play this? Some of those songs are bangers though, like Purple Hearts. That's my shit. Purple Hearts is my shit. I ain't gonna cap. Purple Hearts is my fucking song. But I did listen to Breezy, y'all, and like I said, all the good songs at the end, and I kind of wanted to get in that a little bit because everybody said it was like a basic Chris Brown album, and it was like nothing but just filled with like um, features and maybe like 2 or 3 hits, and the rest was just vibes. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Warm Embrace is already a song or whatever, and we hearing it on the radio, so you already fuck with that song.
Mm-hmm.
But I really feel like if you look at this album, right, Warm Embrace is not until track 15. And every song before that on this album is where all his features are. So I feel like all y'all went through these features and said, huh, kept it pushing, and didn't make it to the end. Because at the end, these songs are hard. All of them. All of them. Tracks 15 through 23 are really hard as fuck. Survive the Night, Slide, harder. Sleep at Night is a banger too. That's 13 though. I love Sleep at Night. That's one of my favorite songs. But I'm really like looking at this album. I was looking at what everybody was saying, and I was like, y'all stopped, didn't y'all?
Obviously, it's 24 tracks.
And I was just like, damn, Chris really overdo it. And I feel like that's gonna overshadow his artistry every time.
Yeah.
And that hurts my feelings a little bit because it's actually a good album.
That does hurt my feelings somewhat.
Which made me backtrack on what I said about his past albums. I will never know because I haven't made it past track 18. Oops. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't know. Like, I
do understand that because the one
like,
before this one, I didn't listen. I gave it a chance.
I'm over it. It's like I'm over it. How much Chris Brown do I need? The song with Lil Baby was hard though, and the song with Wizkid, Call Me Every Day. That shit.
I love that song.
That's a banger. Yeah. That's a banger. Everybody knows. You know. But yeah, I just really was like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. If y'all made it all the way through the Chris Brown album, please let me know how y'all felt about it. Because everybody I know pretty much said that they didn't like it and they're not fucking with it. And that saddens me because for once I actually sat down and listened to a Chris Brown album and nobody fucked with it. That hurts my feelings. Yeah. Like, that really hurts my feelings.
I always try to get everyone to have a listen, because I've always been a Chris Brown fan. Just,
yeah.
So it's like,
so
I gotta give my boy a chance.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. So it's like, as much as I agreed in the past, like, he really overdo it, this album really is not that bad. I mean,
it's worth the listen.
It's worth the listen. Like, it's really
after
set stuff down there. Yeah. Because the features, I ain't gonna lie, it can be a bit much, especially with Chris Brown, because I feel like that's what he's known for at this point. Yeah. This is how add Chris Brown to the track.
And you gonna have a hit.
But that's terrible. That man is not no Parson. That man ain't no Parson.
He just be like,
he's still a main course, and I feel like this
album is a main course.
Kind of like
they definitely treat him like he's like the powdered sugar, the sprinkles. You know.
Yeah, he's not. He ain't no
the Parmesan cheese.
He ain't no broccoli.
He a steak.
Actually, he the baked potato because everybody loves baked potato.
Right. You can add stuff to it.
And you can add stuff to it and make it better.
That's actually a good one.
You're a baked potato. Because then you can take the steak up and put it in.
You could do it all types of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Very versatile.
I like that.
Just like Chris Brown.
Be versatile like Chris Brown. But yeah, I fuck with that. I really fuck with the album. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna fuck with that. Giveon.
I knew you were gonna bring this up.
So this is interesting to me because when I first listened to Giveon, I wasn't in the mood to listen to R&B. And then when I was done, I was just like, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when I finally was like in R&B mode and I woke up kind of like in R&B mode, I was like, oh, let me get back and listen to this Giveon album. Yo, he spit. That nigga spit. Like, he spit. And everybody was talking shit about him at the BET Awards because they said his mic fucked up or something like that.
The auto-tune mic turned on.
That's what I said. I think the auto-tune turned off on his mic.
He needs it. Also, I don't listen to him. He always sounds like he needs to clear his throat. I don't like it.
I'm dead as fuck. What?
I don't listen to him because his voice annoys me. A lot of people I don't give.
He sound like he needs a gargle.
You know how like when you have like a cold and it's like snot right in the back? That's what it sounds like. He need to be like in the back or something. I don't know. It's like my own personal thing. And I really appreciate the songs that I hear from him, but either way, it registers in my ears like he just needs to like or something. Cause like something back there is not. And I think it's because he's singing from the nose. When he should be singing from the diaphragm.
So I'm envisioning this now. I've never seen Giveon perform live, but I have seen his Tiny Desk before. And now that you mention that, the way he sings looks like he's singing from his face and not his. Like I didn't see his chest move.
Real singers come from their chin, you know? I'm just saying. Any woman you've ever seen, like say Whitney Houston, you've seen her sing.
You see
her
you
mouth
see all
is
of
open,
this.
her chest is up, she's singing.
It looks like he is singing with his face.
But certain people have real nasally singing, and I can't get into it. Like I don't really like The Weeknd either.
And I know we got into that. You did say that.
I said that probably last time.
You did. You said that last time. Interesting.
And
somebody said in a tweet today that Brent is what The Weeknd was supposed to be.
What do you want it to be?
What you want him to be?
I would have wanted him to be that.
Possibly. Possibly, because when he first came out, he was on that "I got too many hoes." That do sound like a Weeknd song. That sounds like The Weeknd would have made that song. So I can see why they say that. But Brent is he's a dabbler. Like he gonna dabble with his beats a little bit. True. So I feel like you can't really put him in that whole box. I feel like he's more R&B. The Weeknd is getting a little bit more pop.
That's true.
So I can see why they can say like maybe the music that Brent makes sounds like something The Weeknd could have continued back in the day. Because back in the day, he did come off the gate on some drug user. I'm about to fuck your bitch and leave her at the spot while she drunk.
Love me.
And then she gonna love me. And she texted me on Thursday, and I told her no, this ain't your day. He was on some bullshit back in the day. He was on some bullshit back in the day. That shit funny as fuck. Hey, I don't like honest men. I want men to go back to lying.
I'd rather they not.
Cause when men honest, they rule with it.
I'd rather I know you're talking to another woman specifically.
Oh no, that tell me. But
so if you ask me for some money, that means that you can ask that bitch too. So don't ask me. I'll let you know that specifically too.
I wish your girl man would ask me for some money. You see the material. Don't ask me for no fucking money. The fuck? Yeah. Anyway, the fuck?
That is a luxury only afforded to the most
closest
to you. Thank you. We have to be in a very close type relationship for me to
even discuss marriage.
If
we didn't discuss marriage, I can't give you no money. And I mean that in a this way. Men got it made. They can do what they want.
And I think that too also because I don't ask for things. So what am I giving you something for?
One thing about me, I'ma ask.
If I need something, I'll ask.
I'ma ask. Once I feel like you comfortable with me, I'm gonna start asking. Cause what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, oh, you want me to do what? Yeah, I can do that. Watch this. Look, tomorrow I'm gonna hit him with the. Tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow, can we go outside? Spending money. We spending money. We spending money. We gonna get some food.
So don't take me anywhere you spending money and don't buy me something. I'll just leave you here.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I thought this was cute. One of my little dudes or whatever. He called me like, yeah, I'm up here at, he was in Chicago at the time now, so he called me like, yeah, I'm up here at the mall or whatever. And he like, I'm already knowing. That's why I'm calling. What color? I say, oh, okay. His big, red and white or gray and black? I said, gray and black, please. Thank you. Thank you. Slide it.
I felt that.
Look, why don't we come back to Cleveland?
What you calling me for? You're not gonna buy me something like that tomorrow.
Hello? see it back? That's not. Did you? Where did you go? We checking locations. Where? Oh, you were there. Okay, cute. I'll be waiting. Look, my big slide it in the mailbox. I want to see your face. Let me make sure it's a good gift.
Yeah, yeah.
Slide it in the mailbox. Go fuck.
I like that though. I like that in you.
I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you
I like
men's
that
no
in you.
more.
I like that in you.
Not playing with you men's no more. Let me fuck that.
Real nice to a man.
So, Sir dropped a new song, y'all. And this is really good. It's called Life is Good.
I just started listening.
Sir? You just got to Sir? I feel like he about, because, you know, he on the same, he with TDE or whatever with Kendrick and SZA. And I think he's going to, actually, I feel like he's going to drop before SZA because SZA's that much of a liar.
Yeah, she's a liar. She's a liar. Like, I just had to like confirm that she lies for no reason. Like, why would you
People
say
like
you
that
have real
scare me.
freckles?
Why would you lie?
You didn't have to lie. That was makeup. We're okay with that. But you
Why
lied
did
and then
you
tried to make it
lie?
sound like you didn't. Then said,
Why
"Oh, I
did
never
you
had a
lie?
TV, whole television."
Hey, you know what lie she told that really bugged me? She said she was allergic to vegetables and fruits. Most vegetables and fruits. And then she sat down and had a fruit salad. Most fruits.
Right. Or I don't even like cake. Her birthday picture with the whole cake, smiling. Like, sis, relax. This is getting pathological.
Like, yeah. She said my album's coming next month.
I don't believe you.
That was 6 months ago.
I have faith in you like I have faith in you now.
Damn.
And then you sat up there and dropped a deluxe version of Control.
Bitch, nobody asked for that shit.
No one asked.
And then it made me mad because it was like, damn, bitch, that came out 5 years ago? You waited that long?
You been shitting on us this long? That's crazy. We let you.
I'm like, wait a minute, that's the part that got me.
We let you.
That's the part that got me. Because I was like, damn. I was like, wow, Control came out 5 years ago today? This bitch better drop soon. And then I looked and I was like, this bitch gonna have 5 tracks. Bitch, where is
you
the 15
could have put that on
tracks?
the album.
Where's the 15 tracks to the next album?
You could have put that on the album.
The next one is about to be called Delete because where is it?
We don't want it.
Control Alt Delete. At this point.
If you're gonna drop it, just leave it on the counter. We'll grab it.
I'm telling you, that's what she did. Control, she altered it, and now she deleted the next album. That's what the fuck happened. Control Alt Delete. Fuck you, SZA.
Can't believe it.
I don't like her.
But getting thick and shit out here. You ain't worried about this.
So did she get a BBL?
I don't like no BBL booty. Not enough.
Did you look at the cover of her album? Did she look that thick to you?
Gosh.
And she was singing about having no booty.
And got ass.
And got ass.
But she's a liar. You know this. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't take nothing she says seriously.
But she's a liar.
So you kind of knew that, though.
Her name is Susie. The S in SZA is for Susie, because she's a liar. That's the name of the episode. The S in SZA is for Susie, because that bitch a liar.
I still love you, though, even though you're a liar. I love a lot of liars.
SZA is Susie. When Gucci Mane made that song, he was talking about SZA.
Probably.
He had to be. Because that bitch a liar. What the fuck? Yo, that's crazy as hell. So anyway, did you listen to Burna Boy album? Burna Boy dropped. And it kind of caught me off guard. I did not know Burna Boy dropped until one day I just opened my phone.
I'm going to listen to it right now.
One day I just opened my phone and I was already listening to that Chris Brown song when him and Burna Boy owned it. And then I scrolled down and it said that Burna Boy dropped. I was like, when the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, you gotta look through other artists to see when they drop stuff.
I
do
don't
not
know
be
what
seeing
that
that
was
type of
happening. But I told you, I don't like Apple Music for that reason. This one, I got Tidal and Apple Music. But this one I don't like Apple Music for that reason. I like Tidal because I like the playlist they already curate for me. Apple I like because I like how I can make my own playlist on there. How you can.
That's why I like Spotify, because they do both.
go.
I get like 6 daily mixes a day.
Yeah, the daily mixes that be coming out with on Tidal be going hard. And they actually be giving me hip to music that I would actually listen to.
Yeah.
Like they actually know me. Apple Music don't fucking know me. Y'all don't fucking know me like that.
They need to get hip.
Y'all don't know me like that.
I talk to you every day, and then you don't know me like that.
Y'all don't even know me like that.
I ask Siri about these song lyrics, and you don't take that into consideration on my Apple Music.
Bitch, I asked you to play Jasmine Sullivan 3 times a day, and you didn't tell me that she dropped the deluxe. Why?
That's a good question.
Why? It's just like it's just little shit like that.
Siri be chilling.
I don't like that, bitch. I need all y'all to be in sync and all of that. Pay attention.
Even if you're
Tidal be paying attention. I can hear like a song one time. Tidal think I like that shit. Actually, I don't. Tidal, let's just like this.
I don't like that because I gave it a chance, and then I was like, all right, I'm good on it. Then you every mix I have after that. I don't like this song.
Actually, I didn't like it. Actually, I didn't like it. Let's actually update this.
No one else likes it. That's why they want me to listen to it.
Oh, they trying to get me hip. Okay, that's not how we do it. That's not how we do it.
You pushing it now.
That's not how we do it. That's the only thing I don't like about these little streaming things. They're getting like they fucking know you and shit. Like, I'll go back to my iPad at this point. Like, I really wouldn't mind just having an iPod and just doing it that way. I really miss those days.
That you wanted on there. You had to worry about.
You feel me? You feel me?
Well,
It just easily like. I saw that. LimeWire has made a comeback. That's a bit, as an NFT. That's that was something we wasn't expecting.
Yeah, for sure.
In 2020.
You couldn't have did movies or anything. You know what? We'll let that ride.
I don't know. NFTs is kind of the thing nowadays.
I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying one either.
So you want me to pay for a meme I can screenshot on my phone, and then when I give it to someone else, the artist get paid. I understand that aspect of it because they deserve to get paid for their work. Yeah. But like, this phone worked just fine. I'm not about to pay for nothing extra. I don't even know why I even did that.
He said, I can actually do this myself. I can copy paste. So
I don't need anything from you guys.
That's actually crazy when you think about it. That is actually crazy when you think about it. You want me to pay for this that I can easily screenshot just so the artist can get paid. When you could have just paid the artist.
Right.
I don't get that. You could have just paid the artist though, and then delivered it to me.
Exactly.
These corporations crazy, man. They be having money. That's crazy as fuck. They know the damn well they could pay that shit themselves. Crazy. I'm ready for Chloe's album to drop. I'm sick of these singles.
I like that surprise song.
I like that surprise song too. Like, it's really cute. It's giving grown and sexy, like.
And it doesn't give H&M. I love that.
Yes.
It gives a very good song. It doesn't
give
H&M.
It doesn't sound like a Chloe and Halle song. It sounds like a Chloe song. I like that. Walking in your sound, your purpose. I like that.
Because I remember I was listening to Ungodly Hour, I think about 2 years ago. I'm like, oh yeah, this definitely gives H&M. But, nice little toe tapper.
It does. It's a good toe tapper.
Yeah, you know.
It is a good song though, and it's like, it is one of those things where it's like, I can hear it in the Old Navy commercial. I can hear it as a back to school song. It's the beat or something. I don't know. It is the beat. I don't know what it is, but Surprise is very. Ooh, and then the video was. Ooh, like.
See, I'm not thinking of this.
Ooh,
I gotta watch that.
The video was. Ooh, I liked it. It was okay. She's very and cause you know she always gonna be extra. She always gonna be over the top. That's just Chloe.
Exactly.
But the video was very subtle. It was very, but she was still giving her, and that's why I was like, I like it. I liked it. Like more of that. I want more songs like that. That's coming into your age, like that. You know how when Chris Brown came back out and all of a sudden he supposed to take you down. Yeah. Yeah.
That shocked a lot of us. Shocked me for sure. I'm like, is he talking about? Oh shit. He talking about doing it? I was girl. My heart.
Doing it?
I'm like, ooh.
He be doing it?
Yeah.
He be doing it?
This man was like 18 at this point.
He was 18. He didn't play that shit. He was that nigga then. And then he was, yeah, turned 16 and I got, nigga was 19. Oh, yeah. Didn't he go blind after that too? Nigga was going through some
he was going through some stuff.
He was going through some shit early. So I don't think I think you gotta stop judging him.
Yeah, I didn't give up judging any celebrity. I don't know what they life is like.
I feel like a lot of men are dropping the R&B because they trying to hurry up and just drop before Beyonce drop.
Yeah, that's true. Cause I'm like, okay, y'all could just do it after. You're still not gonna listen to it.
Nah, they gotta get their streams in, honey. Cause watch, ain't nobody gonna drop in August. It's about to be real crickets.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real crickets. Nobody gonna drop in August. Where's the documentary?
That's another question.
Where's the documentary? It was supposed to come on HBO Max. Yes, I wanted to see the documentary.
I want to see that too.
Like, what happened, sis?
That's interesting.
What happened, sis? I would like to know.
Yeah, because I'm starting to lose hope. All the girls are just...
I'm gonna say, and I think she dropped a song today. Is this today she dropped a song? Because I listened to nothing new that came out today, but she must be having a new song to drop. Freaky Girl. She dropped a little snippet of it. It's okay. She ride on that bitch.
Yeah, definitely.
But I guess
the last couple songs she's dropped have been...
Oh, I liked her on the song of 5 Year Foreign.
Yeah, that was my favorite one out of all the ones
that was
she
my
had
favorite one
dropped.
too. It was like, okay, the rest was like,
okay.
Alright. Okay, but I loved her on 5 Year Foreign.
I love her, so it doesn't make me...
5 Year Foreign was looking out for the girls though, because City Girls wrote that shit too.
Oh yeah.
But it's so crazy because so much music has dropped this year to the point where it's like, we keep saying we ain't got no summer music, but we do. It's just too much dropping.
Put it all in a damn playlist and just play it out.
It's just, everybody saying we ain't
certain
got no
things
music.
aren't playing on the radio or out, and you can't really.
And that's the problem. To the point where it feel like it's not no summer music out right now. But it's so much dropped before summer to the point where it was summer music, you know?
Yeah, people were dropping in like April for summer, and I'm like, I understand, but at the same time, you like threw up the momentum on this song. You could have tossed it out there in like June, and then it would have rolled into July and August. Yeah. But you can't just throw out a song in April and think it's
I feel
like
like those 5 Year Foreign songs should have waited. Like they should have waited till like now to drop. It would have been going up. Like it would have been going the fuck up. What else was I gonna say? Oh, Beyonce gonna drop. I was gonna say no. I don't feel like no girl's gonna drop till like winter, cause Beyonce dropping and that's gonna be the buzz for a minute.
Yeah.
And
I started to get a box.
I got one.
I started to.
I got one. I'm not gonna lie. I got one.
We'll see what's in there.
I hope so too. I can't wait.
I wonder if it's a vinyl. It'd be cool if it was a vinyl in it.
That would be very cool if there's a vinyl.
I love with a t-shirt though, doesn't it?
It does come with a t-shirt. I did see the t-shirt. It comes with a couple shirts, but you know, surprise shit in there.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it. So, how do you feel about Glorilla? Like, is she too hard for you?
No, not really. I'm used to that type of music now at this point. But like,
it's the aggression for me.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like that though. I like it too. Like, I like when women bark on a song.
I like it. We need that.
Yeah.
Like, there's no like.
We fucking. Ain't nobody making music.
I was gonna say we don't got the crime mob music. We don't got the little chat. We don't have the aggression how we used to. Everybody just want to be cute and naked.
Right.
They pussy.
Yeah.
And it's like I get everybody want to be Lil' Kim, but it's like.
I don't want that fight. And
I would like to fight
seeds.
too. Oh, not the sunflower. The sunflower seeds do make you look tough. Why do they make you look tough?
Because you spit them out. That's why. It was like the chewing tobacco for kids. You know?
Why did they make you look tough?
Ranch. Yeah.
I used to go to the store and get the barbecue flavors and fuck my lips up. You know, I didn't even get the flavor.
Yeah, the little flavoring. That shit be burning.
Oh my goodness, your lips be on fire. But I used to get the little kings out and turn them up all day.
They're delicious.
That used to be like my dinner.
You eat sunflower seeds all night.
All night.
Food. She's like, I'm not even hungry.
All night. And that was sick. That was a sick time.
They used to be really cheap too.
99 cents. 2 for $1.
Yeah.
And then unless you get the big bag.
Exactly. Now one for the little one is $1.
That's crazy as hell. Wow. That's probably why I had no sunflower seeds in a long time.
Probably. That's too expensive. Ain't nobody about to pay all that for that little bag.
Bitch, I ain't even buy got no chips. I love me some chips. I love chips.
That's why I don't buy chips anymore either.
I love chips. Like, I love chips.
I'm not paying two for $1 for these.
Bruh, they want $2.29 for the big bag.
That is ridiculous.
That's crazy if you think
they
about it.
They only worth $1.99 and then y'all only fill
when
it up
right
here. When I was
a kid, they was 79 cents for that bag. Then it got to be $1, which kind of made sense. Cool,
right.
$1.
I say because the bags were 25 cents each, so it's like.
I remember when they wanted $1.29. That means $1.39. That means $1.49.
I was
then
cool
we jumped to $1.99.
I was cool to $1.50. As soon as y'all got past $1.50, I'm like, I'm not buying them. I don't care what's going on.
I don't get it.
I missed that $4 for $1. That was the days.
I just don't understand. And then we still in inflation.
It's at like 9%.
How? Do you know how much a Snickers bar is?
What, like $2? $1.70. I figured it had to be almost $2 at this point.
For one Snickers bar, not even the king size. Not even the one that comes with 2 in a pack.
I say because the king size used to be $1.99. So I don't know anymore. $1.89.
So I don't know anymore.
I don't know
anymore.
We about to go up from here. We can't even get no like regular stuff for cheap no more.
That's crazy as hell.
Milk shouldn't cost $4.
That's crazy as fuck. And we can't even get no abortions, and they ain't got no damn things on the shelf. Where's the baby formula?
Right. Ain't no Plan B.
Ain't no Enfamils.
No Plan B. I don't have a baby. I can't breastfeed. I'm gonna feed it air.
What if someone legit just can't feed their baby? Like, can't feed their baby. Damn what? And the government just gonna be like, damn, these babies are dying.
Yeah.
Huh?
I bet she would have got rid of little Jose.
With her broke ass.
Because she didn't have no money to raise the baby.
And then they said, well, don't have sex. So we can't have pleasure because we broke?
Damn.
That's fucked up. That's the only thing curing my sadness, nigga.
Yeah, a little bit of something.
That's literally the only thing curing my sadness. That's all I got. It's some dick.
And some weed.
I'm broke.
These weed prices ain't going up.
Shit, I've been to the dispensary. I just got me 2 ounces for $100.
Ush.
Bitch, I would gladly drive my ass to Detroit every 2 weeks if I have to.
Last couple times I don't get weed. I got it from there though.
Yeah, it's a couple times where I would happily drive my ass to Detroit and give me some weed. I don't give a fuck, cause niggas be going $50 an eighth and shit. I'm just sitting there like, well, I gotta roll through the bus to get me high, nigga. Now half my eighth gone. Dumb bitch. Should beat your ass. Nah, I'm mad.
Niggas always
I
talking
can't
about
fight
they
you.
plug, they the extension cord. Stupid asses.
You ain't the plug, bitch. What happened? I hate that shit. Ugh, shit. Oh, that shit bugged the fuck out of me the other day. Nigga pulled up on me, said he had 3 different flavors. I said, nigga, just pick one. The fuck? Then I text him when I get in the house. I was like, damn, you should have picked a different one.
Yeah, cause this is ass. I don't know why you picked the shit.
So then I bought another one yesterday. Nigga, that's ass too. Your flavors is ass.
This is 3 types of booty. That's crazy. I hate that.
I'm just so beside myself. Everything just in life is just like, I can't even live. I can't even breathe. I can't get an abortion. The fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck going on? Shit, aggravating as fuck. So anyway, I did want to get into these musical notes here. Did you watch the Lauren London snippets? The little, when she went on that interview?
Only thing I saw was like a small part about her wanting to leave LA when she felt like her
Her time wasn't the right time, and then cause she got her family there, and then blah blah blah. But her mental's not right in LA.
Yeah. It's a future place.
Why do y'all keep inviting this woman on your show to discuss her sadness?
Good question. That's a really good question.
Y'all just painting her out to be this widow for the rest of her life, and it's not cool. Which proves to me she will never be okay because of how people treat her. Y'all being too gentle with her. She still has to live her life.
Yeah.
She still got kids to raise. Life goes on. You know what I'm saying? If she's constantly in a state of grief, how is she getting any better?
That's a good question. Maybe be offering
How is
some
she
help.
growing as a person? How's she growing in her career if she's constantly playing? Even the role she's playing these widows.
Yeah.
The last 2 roles I've seen her in, she's playing a widow.
And she died in there.
And she died in the one.
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. She only was in there 15 minutes.
Yo, it's just really getting me to the point where I'm just like, and she probably in this state of, you know, I don't know what to do because she's still probably trying to put the pieces together. But if everybody keeps shoving it in her face of what she is, how is she truly healing?
Good question. I don't want everybody I know bringing up how my husband died every time I
Please
saw him.
don't discuss this man every time I walk in the damn room, whether he dead or alive. Please recognize me as
I
a
am
normal
more
person.
than my husband's death. That's one thing for sure.
Please recognize me still as Lauren London and not Nipsey.
Because I was that before I was with him. So I'm not understanding that. Yeah, that's so weird for her. I would like her to come out of that because she was her own person before all of
and
that.
And she
even
was.
happened. So I'm not understanding the whole.
I'm so confused on how.
I just made her like Nipsey's wife instead of it being like
who she was.
Lauren London lost
like before
her
this,
now.
before every time you hear Lauren London, you automatically think of Nipsey Hussle now.
Yeah.
She not Nunu no more. Remember she was Nunu?
Mhm.
Everybody saw her as Nunu. She's not Nunu no more. What? I don't like that. I was watching the interview and I kind of like got halfway through it and I got kind of cringy because it was just like, why do y'all keep talking about this man with her? Like I get it. This is the love of her life and this is still kind of something that's traumatizing to us as fans. But it's like, why we gotta constantly remind her?
That's true. She had to go through that personally. We all went through
and
that.
And then she has to relive it. And
yeah.
I don't like that.
We have a tendency of doing that to celebrities in general. Like we take their misfortunes and then constantly bring it up to tell them how we related to it or something like that when they had to go through that personally. So they don't want to repeatedly go through that all the time because you feel like.
It is different with artists because it's like they could put it in their music and then you can just appreciate the art and go.
Yeah.
But she's an actress. She's just constantly gonna be in this new role and then you're gonna be like, damn. Look at her. Damn, I feel so bad for her. Every time you see her.
Every time.
And it's like, how long is this gonna go on? He's been dead for some time now. I'm not gonna lie. It's been some years. It's kind of sad to watch. That's why I'm like, that's kind of sad. They just keep asking her stuff, and it's just like, why y'all painting her out to be like that?
Yeah. You know, she was somebody.
I don't like that.
Right, you know?
I don't like that. But anyway, yeah. Moving on though. Did you see that clip of Roddy Ricch performing in London and all those days?
He kicked that guy.
He did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's about it.
He did do that. But did you see the whole crowd saying nigga? Like the whole crowd?
I did actually. And I'd be tired of that. Like just
some artists really would stop the show and be like, hey yo, no.
I would. Like,
some artists really do. Like
there's
some
too
artists,
many white faces out here saying the N-word.
I
need y'all to tone it down.
Some rappers do stop the show. I've seen rappers that have seen clips of them stop the show and they'll say, hey yo, y'all get a little comfortable. What's tea? You know? Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Now, I just feel like that's really sad though because imagine it's a festival. And that was a crazy festival too. Like it was SZA there and SZA had
It was a lot of people.
I was like, damn, I wasn't in London.
The energy was probably crazy.
I was like, damn, I wasn't in London, but it was SZA, Burna Boy, and who else?
Nicki Minaj,
Cardi B. It was so many people there. Oh my god.
Chris Brown. Everybody was there.
They took the whole U.S. and just went to London.
Stuffed them in a plane and went down to London.
Went to crazy. Like they just went to London for the weekend. That's insane. Crazy. And but they were saying that's always an experience to me when I go to rappers and I look around like y'all be listening to. I just went to go see Benny the Butcher a couple weeks ago. I did not know why people be listening to Benny the Butcher like that. Why is y'all rapping with Benny the Butcher?
Oh yeah, you go to a Babyface Ray concert. It's some white boy with a bowl cut and fucked up J's right next to you. Wait a minute. Why are you listening to this?
That's why I'm really cringing when I go see Kendrick next month.
It's gonna be a lot of people there.
I'll never forget when I saw him. So I'll never forget when my friend was telling me how she went to go see him on a damn tour. And just all the white people she saw there, she was just so confused. She was like, is this not like a black empowerment album? I'm so confused. I was like, yeah, and they like that shit. That shit's crazy.
They ate that shit up.
They ate it up and paid them fees. That's so crazy.
It'd be funny when
I don't like that.
they,
That's cringy. That's so cringy.
I was, yeah, they identify with that, I guess, just because they don't have too much of an identity of their own. But that's a whole other conversation. I would find that odd as a person in general. Like listening to a song that wasn't even talking about me. Like, dang.
They weren't even talking about me. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god. How does this relate to you though? How does this relate to you? Like, be for real. How does this relate to you? This music. How do you relate to this? What about this makes you be like, damn, this is a good song?
Great. I mean, I understand your aspect of that. I'm just like, wow. Because that people just sitting up there listening to music and they be like, oh yeah, this sounds great. This sounds good.
But what about it made you? What made you?
They listening to it for the music and not for the actual meaning for it. And I'm just like, okay, cool. There's somebody else you could listen to that had a little more, that was more in tune to what you go through on a daily basis. Not just some black guy you know look up to and he ain't even making music for you. It's somebody else's music. I'm talking to a black man, this white guy is just, oh god, it's an odd thing.
He chilling too. He enjoying it, having a grand old time. And you just like, well, how did he? What did?
It's odd to share your. It's odd to share your culture with people.
And we real open about it too.
Yeah, we are, and I don't really like it that much, honestly. I feel like we should gatekeep a little more, just because.
I do too.
People
and I feel like
things
TikTok is an easy way to take it.
We.
Our culture up for grabs on TikTok.
That's why I don't go on TikTok. I hate watching people make content and then watching someone else that is a white face do it right after them, and then they're on Ellen. Like, okay, wow. Ellen only like white people. You can respond.
We really set the standard, and that's where it just be like, and us as black people, we always was the entertainers. Always been that way. Always been that way, to the point where it's like copy paste now. Oh, let's see what the black people are doing.
That's very true.
Let's see what the black people are doing. They know how to entertain.
Any trend that white
Let's
people
just
have
take
jumped
it.
on has been done by black people before. I had to see it be cool first on a black person before they drop out on themselves, which is odd in general. That comes from another place not having a true identity. But
Yikes. Yikes, that's real. That's some real ass shit. They don't have culture of their own. Everything has been take. I'm gonna take this from them. I'm gonna take this from them. I'm gonna take this from them. I saw this layer. I discovered it. No, the fuck you didn't. You know, that type of shit.
people were here before you, I think.
So yeah, that's what they do.
They coughed and they died.
Sad part about that. Everybody died. Everybody died. And that's how y'all became y'all own little color. But really, it's like, y'all really don't have no culture. Y'all took it from whatever the fuck y'all saw. Sick. Sick. Nick Cannon lost his fucking mind. I don't know if this is true or not, but I just saw that he said in an interview that if he would, if he had the opportunity to get back with Mariah Carey, he would. 8 kids later.
Right.
Very sick to say. Then I saw last night that he is engaged. I hope he's engaged to one of those baby mamas. That's all I saw. If it's true. The fact that he said that in an interview that came out like 3 days prior, and then he turned around and proposed to someone, and then turns around and I believe he has 2 kids on the way as we speak.
This nigga is living life like he on a Save file. This is ridiculous. How many families are you going to start? This shit is ridiculous. And then on top of that, you come to Cleveland, you get robbed.
Hey yo.
Shitty.
Who robbed Nick, yo?
Yeah, I need to know.
I didn't know who robbed him.
It was probably the silent DM. I just need to know.
It was probably the same bitch that gave Boosie head.
Alright. I think I know who that was.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. Cleveland be wild. Cleveland Cleveland be wildin', y'all.
Looked in the camera when I said that too. I saw.
You were sweet.
I know who you are, sis.
Sick. Oh my God, that's so sick. And they said that Bruno Mars was pouring up shots downtown.
Oh yeah, it was. It was. I was jealous.
I'm like,
Did they have
who
that
saw
dog go
that?
out?
I'm like, who saw that? And why you only asking to sing?
Right. Who had put a piano out?
I would have loved a full
Where's
performance while he was
Anderson
pouring my shots. I would have loved a full performance. And why was you in Cleveland? Very random.
Random as hell.
I mean,
who do you know?
I mean, but that was very random. You got a picture?
You don't have no set down here, nothing. That's what
I didn't hear a concert here anytime soon.
Like you just,
I thought you was doing your little thing in Vegas, doing the little thing.
You hopped on a plane to Cleveland? Did you have a layover?
Was it a layover? Was it an overnight? Thank you.
Because I'm like, I'm not
That was so random. And it was like a Wednesday night.
Yeah, you was pouring shots in the middle of the bar.
What? I would have loved to have been there. I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved to have
They
been
was down on the steps doing that.
there. I was thinking of myself, this nigga looks small as fuck. You know what he looked like? He looked like a small Johnny Bravo.
He was. A racially ambiguous one, though.
He looked like a small Johnny Bravo.
Mm-hmm. You never know that.
Oh my God. That is so funny. He looks like a small Johnny
Is he
Bravo.
black?
You know,
He's like The Rock.
Hawaii? Ain't he Hawaii?
I think so.
Isn't that why he was on Moana?
Yeah. He's Samoan.
Samoan!
Yeah, he's Samoan. And
That's
black.
what it is.
His dad
Samoan.
was black.
Samoan.
Because he used to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
He was a black man.
Yeah. Some random black history for you.
Right.
Okay.
The Rock is mixed, guys. He's no longer racially ambiguous. He's not.
Mixed is the thing. Mixed people can be mixed. I've heard that y'all
He's
don't
more
like
black
mixed
though
people.
than anything.
I've heard that y'all don't like mixed people, but mixed people are black still. I don't get that.
If you look
So
like
what
you're
do you
black,
mean?
I'll say you black. You know?
I really believe it's just based on like,
You're Raven too.
yeah, because I always said that too. Like if you have a white mother,
Kind of tight for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. I might have to vote you out. You don't know much. And then it's like black mom, white dad. Down for the culture. Definitely
that's a
is.
bit, you know, that's a little more.
They are.
You can't have a black coochie.
Yeah, you know, very much black.
You can't have a black.
How
coochie.
black can you be?
Now it's like when your daddy black. It's like okay, but do you know your dad's family?
Right. Do you go over your
Are
grandma's
you
house?
accepted?
Do you like your daddy's side?
Are you
Is your daddy's
accepted?
side ghetto?
They be at the cookout.
Do your grandma come to y'all cookouts?
That's different. That's different. Do your mama show up to the cookouts with you?
And what does she bring?
And what do she bring? Because if she just bring liquor, then that says a lot about your upbringing.
Yeah.
That says a lot about your upbringing.
But she ain't gotta bring nothing else besides the plates and the cups, unless she know how to cook.
Because I know some white moms, they can cook.
They
like
can
that.
throw down.
They can throw down. And I feel like that has a lot to do with your upbringing.
Yeah, and who she?
Your mother knew that you was a black child.
If your mother is white and she married a black man after your black daddy, you cool in my book.
Yeah, that says a lot about your mom.
Yeah, she like black men. She like black culture. She probably know how to cook a little bit.
But I hope she not like one of those obsessive moms like, my black child, my black girl,
yeah,
calm down a
for
little
sure.
bit. Calm down a little bit. Calm down a little bit. Because your kids is black, not you.
Right.
So
I'm
you
saying
can't-
N-word.
You can't really live through them. You know, let them tell you what they go through. You know,
Why would you do that?
they do that. They do that. They can be a little bit, and they feel
Scary.
like they can feel like they can speak and be like, nah, hold on, I don't know what your child go through. Not what you speaking through your child. Cause then you feel, cause then they feel like they down with the cause, and be like, you not really down with the cause. Your kid look white.
Yeah, really?
Your kid look white. That remember that Atlanta episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was only giving scholarships to the black kids.
That man. Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he was trying to test his blackness, and he really wasn't that black for real, but he was black
too.
He looked white. I feel like that Shout out to Atlanta. They touch a lot of touchy subjects.
That young man was
in funny ways. They touch a lot of touchy subjects. And I love that reparations episode so much. I love that reparations episode.
I'm taking everything I think. Like, girl, relax. That man don't even know you.
He don't even know you, bitch.
You pulled up tight on him, like, dang.
He did though. Was banging on the door. Banging on the door.
Jesus.
That shit is so funny. That was a funny ass episode.
Yeah, that was.
Well, before we get out of here, I did want to say, Beyonce's dad made a tweet a couple days ago, and it kind of touched me a little bit. He said that he made Beyonce and Solange, when they used to practice and audition, he made them practice as if something bad happened as well. So like, what would you do if you came out and the wrong song wrong cue of the song came on? What would you do if you came out and your DJ fucked up? What would you do if your dancer fell? What would you do? What would you do? Like, he put them in every situation. What would you do if your fair hair got caught in the fan? What would you do if this? And that happened a couple times. What would you do? And her dancer fell a couple times too.
Yeah.
Michelle
keep
too.
dancing.
Michelle too. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? And he was like basically telling us, like, the tweet was basically saying, like, don't also practice for like when you up, but practice when something goes wrong as well. And that really touched me in a way, because we're so quick to see the end results of things and don't even realize what else can happen. Something else can happen. We don't even realize like what's what, and a lot can happen. A lot can happen. And I thought that was very interesting, because he made a great point with that. I was like, that's actually a great point.
A lot of times you talking that bullshit, but one time he actually was talking some actual real shit.
He was talking some real shit. You know, I don't really give Matthew knows that meant because you a cheater, nigga. I was playing. You still a good man at the end of the day. You did what you need to do to make your daughter one of the greatest.
You might have been like Joe Jackson, we ain't got no proof, so.
I really feel like he did have a little bit of Joe Jackson in him. And Beyonce just never gonna admit that shit, because she probably traumatized. That's why she had fire in her memory.
That's why she can't cook properly. Spend too much time dancing.
Yo. I feel that. I feel like he probably had her on a Megan Thee Stallion workout plan too.
Probably.
Because this bitch was singing, running in heels, singing, holding her breath. Her stamina was different, like, and she was singing like,
and she still was singing like that while
she was
pregnant.
Running.
She had a baby pressed on her diaphragm and lungs and all that.
She was singing. Singing.
She ain't from the earth.
She not. She a different type of vibe.
Yeah. Only certain you will have that type of perfectionism, like my boy Michael. Rest in peace.
No, for real. Rest in peace to Michael. Everybody remember what happened on that day when Michael Jackson was there.
For sure.
It's like everybody remember what happened.
Where you were and all that.
It really felt like the world stopped for a second.
It did.
Like,
everybody
really
was blue. First of all, I didn't believe it till.
I remember it was raining all day.
Mm-hmm.
It was raining all day, and I remember I was with my friend Daryl. Shout out to Daryl. Hey, Daryl. And I remember we was at my house, and I remember we was watching 106 in Park. And I remember they announced it on 106 in Park, and we was on the porch, like, whatever, because, we used to be outside and people in the neighborhood and stuff. And I remember we went back in, we was watching 106 in Park, and it was already on the TV. And they said it, we was like, what? And I just remember they played Michael Jackson videos for the rest of the day, and we just sitting there in shock, like, huh? Like, Michael Jackson died?
I was at my mama's job, and she works at a hair salon, so it was hella people there at the time.
Oh, right.
And, usually a hair salon is really loud. It was so quiet in there. I was in the bathroom when I came out. Nobody was talking. Everybody was watching CNN and all that. And I looked at the TV, and they was talking about Michael Jackson, and I'm like, that ain't
that
true.
up.
That's not a true.
Y'all made that shit
Ain't no
up.
way that happened, though. For real. Then, that same day I was going to Alabama, we got there in like 12 hours, and they still was talking about it. That's how I knew it was real. And I'm like, oh.
Like, this for real? I knew it was real when they kept playing his music videos. Like, every channel I went to, they was playing his music videos. I was like, oh, hell no. I've never seen this much Michael Jackson being played in my life.
I cried.
Like, I did too. I remember just being really sad.
I was very sad, though.
And I was just in like 6th or 7th grade or something like that.
Yeah, we were young.
I remember just like being
sad,
really
though.
hurt. Like, wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy. But as a kid, I feel like every kid had a point in their life where they was obsessed with Michael Jackson.
For sure.
Like everybody.
Even now,
like,
kids are obsessed with Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
That's so crazy.
That's so
me.
crazy. It's like it trickles down. I feel like at whatever age, you always have some type of age where you were obsessed with Michael Jackson. And mine was definitely in, like, I remember I was so obsessed with him in, like, 4th grade, right before I moved to Euclid. And I remember I just had a whole discography moment, like, oh my God, this nigga's raw as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. I remember I used to sit and just watch all the videos, like, he really used to just go in there, fuck up some shit, and take people bitch.
Yeah.
That was player.
I thought that too,
I was like, that was
okay.
That
And
was
one thing I always
I used to be
like,
obsessed with the Smooth Criminal video.
that shit was crazy to me. He was just such a smooth, like, mover
He was
and
smooth.
dancer.
He was so smooth.
Yeah.
Too smooth. Too smooth.
I think the first time I was obsessed with him was when I got the Invincible album when it came out.
Yes, I do remember that.
I remember until it had scratches on it.
I remember my mom bought the album, and I kept taking it from her. And she actually just like keep it, and she went and just bought me another. Because that's what she really. I think that's when it clicked to her, like, okay, I did something good. Like she's obsessed. Like that's a good thing. Because I remember she bought it. I remember I went with her to buy it, and I was like, and she started playing in the car. I'm like, I kind of like this. Right. And I used to always take my mama's CDs. I used to always take my mama's CDs.
Yeah, me too.
But
I was good for that. And scratch them. That she was
oh my goodness, I scratched my mama Mary J. Blige CD so bad. Ooh. And I remember she was so mad behind that. The No More Drama.
Ooh.
It was so bad. That he was tripping. It was. I didn't realize how serious it was as a kid, but she looked at me like, "That's my pastor." Like
that's how they really feel about Mary J.
Like that's my pastor.
Don't play with Miss Blige, okay?
That's my pastor.
Do not play with her.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, that's all I got, y'all. Thanks for listening to another episode. Thanks for pulling up.
Of course.
On the last minute.
Yeah, we had fun last time, so you know I had to pull up this time.
For sure. You already know how that go. Myla she's an all-star. Look, she's officially an all-star. When you come back for the second time, you're officially an all-star.
Good luck.
You know. But I don't got no announcements or nothing, y'all. I might do like a little intimate cookout for like the actual people that look out, because people be on some mess and think they gonna pull up to some bullshit. So I might do that for y'all. The date is looking like August 6th, but I'll let y'all know. Okay.
You already know I'm there.
That's it. That's what all I got. Make sure y'all tapping in, YouTube, all of that. Stay subscribed, all of that shit. This is cute. This is episode 111.
Oh, really?
111.
That's one of my favorite angel numbers ever.
That's what I said. 111 is one of my favorite angel numbers.
Right.
Besides 333, but 111 is the one directly after. Those are my two favorites. I was like, oh, I just looked at the number like, oh, it's 111. So yeah, that's good. But make sure y'all hit subscribe. Make sure y'all follow on the YouTube for sure. Follow me on Instagram at For Your Records Podcast. And where will I be? I'll be in Chicago next month. And then I'll be in New York at the end of that. So then I'll be at the studio. I'm excited. So, yeah, make sure y'all on the lookout. Atlanta, I'm coming. Atlanta. I'm coming. That's all I got, right?
She got some shit going on.
I do. I got some shit going on.